TMA on YouTube, click the bell to subscribe. Download the podcast, find it at TMASTL.com or wherever you podcast, and check us out on TikTok at TMASTL.
Thanks, Jackson. It's the Brown and Crouppen Morning After on 105.7 FM HD2.
KPNT FM HD2, Collinsville, St. Louis. This is TMA All Day. And we're back. It's time for After, the Morning After, presented by Munganess St. Louis Acura and Munganess Burkhardt Alton Toyota on KPNT HD2, Collinsville, St. Louis, and the TMASTL YouTube channel with Tim McKernan, Doug Vaughn, Iggy Strode, and Jackson Burkett.
It is 11:04 in St. Louis, and you are listening to After, the Morning After, on 105.7 HD2 FM and the TMASTL YouTube channel, and of course, wherever it is that you may podcast like the Dickens. The program presented to you by Munganess, St. Louis Acura, Munganess, Burkhardt, Alton Toyota. If you love After the Morning After, support the sponsors. It's the only reason the show is on the air. I can promise you that, and you got to make sure you're supporting Munganess, St. Louis Acura, and Munganess, Burkhardt, Alton Toyota by going to stlouisacura.com or altontoyota.com and working with the great Jamie Burkhardt and his team, as well as Peter Munganess, Ryan Seiberg, and the service department. It's Munganess, St. Louis Acura, Munganess, Burkhardt, Alton Toyota. I'm driving a Munganess St. Louis Acura vehicle, and I need to get my car serviced. Doug, I don't think my air conditioning's firing on all cylinders.
Oh, no.
Does that happen after a while?
Well, sure it can.
Does it? What's the problem? Like, is it out of, what's the name of the Iggy, what's the name of the...
Finnegan pin is
Freon?
probably.
I think it's Freon. That's what I was looking for.
Hey, I got one right.
Yeah, I think that's it. We got a lot of tension on this show today, so it's going to be awkward. You might want to call in about it on the Mark Hanna Evergreen Wealth Strategies phone line, 636-9004-TMA. Or, of course, you can text into the Lifetime Roofing text inbox at 314-252-0714. Jackson was going to delay the start of this show, pissing me and Iggy off in a major way. We were in here, the three of us, because he needed to use the little wizard's room. And he puts his stuff down. He goes, I'm going to play a promo, and I'll be right back. I've got to use the restroom. And he goes in there, and the door is locked. And he comes back. He goes, in the 10 seconds I came in here to put my bag down, I lost the restroom. And guess who was in the restroom, Doug?
Me?
Yep.
Recreational?
No.
Kind of felt like it.
Felt like I was in there for
How could you feel it was coming out of his body?
I felt like it was like, I kind of don't have to pee, but I guess I will. And here I am,
Well, tell you what,
leaking.
Why don't you go now?
What do you mean? This bird doesn't fly itself.
It'll take you 30 seconds and we'll be back. You can go
bird
30
doesn't
seconds
fly
without hitting a
itself.
button, can't you?
Yeah, actually, that's a good idea.
40 seconds?
We won't cuss.
What's
Why
this
is
called
a
for audio?
SeaWorld greeter sitting in Iggy's chair? That's from the Warson Woods Wacko.
SeaWorld greeter?
They believe you're dressed like a SeaWorld.
I've been to SeaWorld many times, and I never saw somebody greet me with a blues.
You go to SeaWorld a lot?
I've been there 6 or 7 times.
Is that right?
7 times?
In San Diego or Orlando?
Orlando.
Okay, fair.
And no one's ever had a blue quarter zip on greeting me, so...
Those are getting phased out in a major way. Ever since that Blackfish documentary?
SeaWorld's?
Yeah. Well, just live orca shows.
It's kind of boring, actually, but...
Well, they realized, like, this is far too smart of an animal for us to cage like
Right.
this.
I think AB used to own it, and then I could always get tickets from AB. Would give me tickets, and when I would go to Orlando, my sister, my brother-in-law, my 2 nieces, we'd go. It's kind of boring.
All right, I'm going to go quickly.
Doug, he's really going to do it. What if we drop a profanity? What if we drop a profanity?
You won't. You can't sit there and soil yourself.
Do it.
Go. Hopefully nobody's in there.
All right, I'm gonna tell what is a family story because therefore, if I'm talking about my family, I can't imagine I would use profanity.
I wouldn't think so.
I don't know if I said this on 101. I'd be really surprised if I did. And since our how old is this program now?
This one, was this week 3?
Week 3, Iggy. How about that? We made it to week 3.
Good.
Well, you don't sound real enthused.
What, did you expect it to go away quickly?
Well, this is known as the Strode program. We'd like a little energy.
Who called it that?
I do.
Doug
Why?
calls it that. Martin calls it after the morning after. And then Doug says the Strode show.
The Strode program.
Well, I mean, I talk, but it's not all me.
No, you're the focus of it.
Well, Whose fault is that?
Well, it's nobody's fault. I'm just saying that's the show. We've already talked for
we
4
might
hours.
have profanity, and I don't know where the dump button is. I see Jackson lean over there.
Yeah.
That's it's over there.
Just
If I got 8 seconds, I can find it.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. It's right around the corner.
112 people are in that James Carlton YouTube chat. That's the TMASTL YouTube channel. Hopefully the listeners are switching their texts over that go from 101 ESPN to the TMA after the morning after chat. I got to tell you, I can hear whatever Jackson's doing in there.
Boy, it doesn't sound pretty, does it?
It is, whatever it is, there's a ruckus.
There's some sort of appliance involved.
Maybe there's 2 people in there fighting over who's going to go.
Oh, here it comes back.
Jackson, whatever was going on in there, there was a ruckus.
Was there?
Yeah, there was a noticeable ruckus.
I heard banging, like there's an appliance involved.
I was going to tell a wholesome family story. I think I may have told you off air, possibly on QFTA, as James Carlton noted. I'm on a lot of shows out there, and I forget where I said it. And then Doug and Iggy got in an argument over whether or not this is the Strode show. And I'm like, oh God, there is going to be profanity, and I don't know where to go to find the dump
Fair.
button.
It should be noted that the seat was down when I got into the bathroom.
Oh!
So the recreational accusations, I don't know. The seat was down.
No, you know what happened? I started to go, and then the seat fell.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So I had to keep going, and I wiped it off.
Yeah,
That toilet seat is
fickle.
Yeah, it's not one of those ones that most toilet seats you can just push it up, it stays.
You know what? There's not a more inside baseball topic than the toilet seat next to our studio, but I agree with your sentiment.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you flush the toilet, it doesn't flush right away. You push it down, and you got to do it again and hold it.
And then
It's a fickle toilet. We've talked about that bathroom quite a bit, especially people going in there. We can hear them.
well, it's an airplane lavatory style flush where
It is great.
It suck the guts right out of you.
And the
suck your
Riz
colon
show
if you
blamed
sit
us
down
for
on it.
peeing
Put
on
that
the
off.
floor. So the whole deal, that bathroom.
Anybody else lose audio? That's from Austin Avery, Doug. He is in the James Carlton.
There's always like one guy every time we do this where it's like, I can't hear anything. It's like, well, turn it up. Turn it up.
Yeah, if you plug your earbuds in, you forget to put the earbuds in your ear, you're not going to hear anything.
Guys, did Jackson just sit on Doug's pee? That's from Vaughn Castle.
No, but I just saw that the toilet was down. That might have been the ruckus was me.
Well, you should always put the toilet seat down when you're done because there are women here.
Yeah.
So, a lot of women complain if the toilet seat's up and they don't know it and they sit on that cold porcelain.
There's nothing women hate more than having to share a restroom with a bunch of men.
Yeah, I don't know why they
That's
do.
a horrible thing for them.
There's another one down the hall, which is women only. I don't know why.
It used to be technology. Now it's just a toilet seat that's flummoxing these two Gatesworths.
We're getting older. We're just thrilled to have.
I don't want to have to
indoor
work at
plumbing.
a toilet seat. I should just have to push it up, push it down. I shouldn't be push it up and in the middle of pee it comes down.
When my dad was little, he said one of their houses had an outhouse in the back.
Bad deal.
And if they ran out of toilet paper, he said they'd use a corn cob.
Corn cob.
Oh.
That's hot, man.
I know some people who still use corn cobs, but not for
Oh,
wiping.
Well, like a husk?
I didn't ask too many questions.
Well, not a cob, like it's like a bear
I don't know.
cob.
Where did you just happen to have one?
Doug, I got to give a shout out to Iggy. I took Blue Chew yesterday and gave the wife her Mother's Day present twice. Yes, Doug, twice. That's from Starfish Street.
Oh, well, why would he address that to me?
I thought he was giving praise to Iggs.
He wanted you to know that
He wanted
Iggy's
you to
right.
know.
Okay. That's a product that you used to endorse. You didn't need it, of course, but you endorsed it. You endorsed the hell out of it.
Yeah, they were like 3-minute spots.
Yeah.
They got their money's worth. And then some. Then they stole my tagline and gave me nothing.
Again, you were the hero and wound up being the victim.
I was flummoxed when I was watching TV one day and they had some well-known celebrity, I can't remember her name, but she was an actress. Guys, just chew it and do it. I said, what?
Isn't that always been their tagline?
No, not till I did it.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
I think I could pull up some old podcasts.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
That
You'll have to pull up when I first started doing it.
would have been like, what, 2022?
I think so.
So you've been damaged a little bit.
I think I remember a podcast going back to like
You've been
late
damaged a
teens
little
that
bit.
might have said that.
Well-
Well, it's not. I'm not to discredit you, Iggs, but I wouldn't say it's like the highest level marketing. Like you don't need John Hamm from Mad Men to come up with if you're going to have a Blue Chew company.
Well, they They loved my spots. They would tell Jonda, who was the sales rep for them, she goes, tell Iggy his spots are hilarious.
What did they talk about this morning? They talked about the toilet seat and the sales rep.
Jonda said, you
So why did they stop advertising if the spots were so darn good?
They do that all the time. They do like 3 months, and then they go off for like 6 months, and they come back, then they go to TV, then they come back to radio, then they go to someplace else. You won't see those spots running anywhere for more than 3 months. Not in anything I did.
No.
90% of that spot was filled with Ken's inexplicable Hoosier bravado, causing him to explain how he didn't need the product and then belittling the people who did. I'm also shocked he's not getting residuals. That's from Arbor Day.
Yeah, it's not really a good way to do things when you say, I don't need it, but you losers do. That's
It was a bold strategy.
not a way to get people to take it.
I thought it was a good read.
I told him I was going to have fun with it. I said, look, I don't need it. I can't just take it.
Yeah, that's
Hey, I
important
took
to
it.
say
It's
you don't
great.
need
I don't need it. Yeah, I took it this morning to let you know how it works. Look, I got a boner now.
Oh, I can't say that.
If you don't need it, you don't need it.
Well, Chairman Kurt is listening to the program.
Do you ever leave, or are you just in the back?
Here we go.
Very rarely do you get a boner at Hito.
Oh.
And he has just sent in research that he conducted that says Blue Chew began using the Chew It and Do It slogan in their marketing campaigns at least as early as 2021.
I don't know, another AI made up crap.
I don't know.
What do you?
Well, I don't even know. I don't follow anything like that, so that doesn't really make.
That was deep. Which one was that?
Well, we'd like to have him back as a sponsor, even though there's
Maybe they'll come back for
have
this.
no need for the product.
Yeah, we got
yourself.
plenty of time for another live spot to squeeze in here.
I get so many DMs about Iggy's Blue Chew ramblings. That's from Shooter McGavin.
Do you? It hasn't played in like 3 years.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I mean, I've been big forever.
Yeah, I'll take things that didn't happen. Doesn't take a genius to come up with Chew It and Do It. That's not from Beer Cats, but that's from his son, Doug, and his name's Little Beer
really?
Cats.
Who's been described as this coital hype man?
That's correct.
Yeah. Well, you're a virgin, so when you
Wow.
finally have sex,
My
you think
God.
about it.
Mm.
You think he's a virgin? Isn't he like 23?
So,
I'm not judging.
Did Blue Chew bail when they realized their pitchman openly and voluntarily decided to be a quadriplegic during intercourse in some odd form of personal principle? Doug, that's Carlos Spicy Wiener.
well, you don't have to work at it. You still got to get an erection. No matter if you lay there.
That's your barrier to entry.
Was that part of the ad campaign?
Well, I don't need it. I'm lucky. My age, I never needed it.
Hello, Vivian?
Of course, I really don't have a lot of sex, so I wouldn't need it anyway.
But you don't have one just sitting on the nightstand in case of lasses.
No, I don't.
Well, like a go bag.
It's I get an erection when the wind blows. I don't need it.
Gosh.
What did Jonda say? That's from the SoCoho 83.
She said that the Blue Chew loved the spots. And then I had a conference call with him when we re-upped, and she said, Iggy, yours are just so fun. Keep doing what you're doing. I said, okay.
And then they stopped the ad spin.
And then promptly stopped.
Again, you're the hero, only to be the victim.
Just keep making fun of your loser listeners. That's all what we want. Butter me up, Daddy.
Well, Doug, you were saying that Iggy may have been damaged. Do you think he needs to talk with the people that sponsored the 11 o'clock hour of the program, Longo Biggs?
Yeah, he probably should. Longo Biggs, longtime listeners to the show. Longo Biggs would like to be your law firm of choice should you ever need personal injury case attorneys. They are St. Louisans through and through, lifelong residents here. C.D. Longo and Doug Biggs, as I said, longtime listeners to the program. They would love to help out Iggy or anyone else. They graduated from St. Louis U's Law School and then started the Longo Biggs firm together. Not one of these big, giant law firms, more of a boutique law firm, and that means they can give more personalized service. The right law firm does make a big difference. If you have a serious case, these are the guys that you want to have on your side. If you just have a question, you're not sure if you have a case at all, they're happy to take your call and give you some advice and help with that as well. All their clients have CDs and Doug's personal cell phone numbers, So when you're a Longo Biggs client, they're going to give you their full attention until the case is completed. You get high-end service from a small firm that's not dealing with 100 other cases at the same time. You want your case to get the maximum attention, and you will get that with Longo Biggs. The website is longobiggs.com. Remember, the choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely on advertisements.
Once Blue Chew changes their tagline to, quote, "this boner isn't going to take care of itself," then that would totally be Iggy's and you can pay him. That's from Shooter McGavin. And you said that to the neighbor girl who moved in?
Yeah, the girl upstairs who was afraid of spiders.
It just came up
I
right
had
after
known
that.
her for a half hour.
Right after you tried to get the spider taken care of, you said that to this girl.
Well, she answered the door in a thong and a tank top and then walked away. And I'm like, oh, my God.
Oh, yeah.
I said, this isn't going to go away on its own.
And you told her that.
And she helped.
And how did she respond to that?
She helped.
Oh, for heaven's sakes.
Sounds sporting.
What do you think is going to happen when you answer the door in a thong with a guy you've known for 30 minutes?
Well, why would someone answer the door like that if she didn't know who was going to be at the other side of the door?
She was looking for sex.
With just anyone.
And sex came a calling.
That's right.
Sex came up the stairs. 2 flights.
MD 2020 says shout out to Tanner for fixing the 101 ESPN cameras already.
Oh,
No way.
didn't take them long.
Ours are working in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they didn't work in the other studio until Tanner got there.
So MD 2020 says Jackson is now logging into the 101 ESPN YouTube to see if, in fact, that's the case. 130 friends are gathered watching this program on the TMASTL YouTube channel. For those of you who podcast, we are live Monday through Thursday, 11 to 12. Iggy, it was brought to my attention. Now, I know you're on the Reddit, but you've been banned from Reddit, that Doug, Jackson, and I are lazy, and that is why we are not doing Friday. That is what is being said on the Reddit. And Doug, what an unfortunate comment.
I haven't seen that.
Oh, you haven't seen that? No. I felt like that was texted in last week.
I went in there last night, and they haven't posted anything for five days.
Oh, no, is it dying?
Yeah, it's the last
Rats.
thing. The last post was, I think it was titled "Hate Listen."
It could just be the name of the thread, the subreddit.
And I guess Eat a Jerk Pal was not familiar with this.
Doug, eat a jerk, pal.
Even though there's like three posts on us being back, and Eat a Jerk Pal goes, best thing I did was put him out the pasture. I'm glad he's still gone.
And that hurt you.
Do you not read? I'm back, Eat a Jerk Pal.
You got that guy right there.
That's the name of the gentleman's nom de plume on Reddit.
Eat a Jerk Pal. With a couple of dashes in between Eat Jerk Pal.
How many of these audio bake sales do you guys have to do before Ken can get that cataract lopped off? That's from Arbor Day. Doug, this is called an audio bake sale.
God, that's good.
Do you have a cataract that needs lopping off?
Just walking around in a circle till it stops. You don't lop off a cataract. It's a 15-minute procedure. It's like your eye has a lens on it.
Sure.
And after a period of time,
This is a little biology.
they get foggy, and you just have to go in and they just peel it off, and they put a new one on.
They peel off what?
Audio bake.
That little film on your eye,
Yeah.
and then they put a new one on there.
Do they?
It's a 15-minute procedure.
Have you had it done before?
No, but I know people have had it done.
We were getting a second person reporting that the cameras have been fixed.
No, I looked. So Tim's
Nipper school monitors corroborating.
he's wrong. If you watch TMA on 101 ESPN, Tim's camera on there and my camera were both working. Martin's camera and Doug's camera not working.
By design.
So for an interview that they're conducting right now, they have the AirLink, which is how they get guests on to do video, like essentially Zoom, and then BK is in where Tim sits, so that works. We know that. And Alex is where I is currently at the board spot where me or Tanner would sit doing the show. So the cameras are still not operational, cameras 1 or 2, but they're able to remedy that because Alex has now moved into Tanner's spot.
I don't know why you blame Jackson anyway.
Well,
I mean, he's not the engineer.
certainly.
Well, he's the only one that has any chance of making any of that
At
stuff
least he
work.
tries to fix it. I didn't get to see any of it today. At least
Jackson went to piss for 30 seconds, and I began a vow of silence like a monk for fear that I was going to end this presentation with some kind of profane story, so I began to weave in a tale of family fun, Doug. And the next thing I know, it became an argument about whether or not this is the Strode show.
Right. We never heard the story. Would you like to retell it now?
No, it was more or less a filibuster. It's just a story about a golden shower I received from my son.
Oh, I didn't hear this.
That's a family story.
Well, family show.
That's right. We were out, Doug. We were on 7, but we had started on the back 9. And me and my buddy, you know Matty Moe, don't you?
I don't think so. Maybe
Papers, you know Matty Moe.
Yeah, great
Iggy,
guy.
you know Matty Moe. Yeah, you got to know Matty Moe.
Matty Moe, good dude.
Good people. So we're playing our standard game. Jackson's played in the game. It can be, it can make you feel it if you're on the receiving end of it.
Here.
And we were up, not a ridiculous amount, but around, I don't know, $80, $90. And we only have 3 holes left, but the rule of the game is if you don't finish all 18 holes, nobody pays, whether that be because of weather, whatever. If somebody has to leave, not that people losing, they can't just go, I got to leave, so I don't have to pay. That's how you wind up in the bottom of the river.
Oh, really?
So in this particular case, we had just pressed the 2 guys in front of us, and the pairing went in the water. It's profit season, and my 4-year-old comes running up, and he tells me that his love hurts.
Oh, that's how he phrased it.
I think he said my ween hurts. He's a big fan of Dean and Gene.
Okay.
Who isn't?
Thank you. And he's screaming in pain. So I'm just assuming it was probably like a Ben Stiller, There's Something About Mary thing. Because I had been firm with my kids. Always pee on the trees when we're out on the golf course.
Mm-hmm.
And so it didn't even cross my mind. And I checked, there's nothing going on. I'm like, and he can't stop screaming. He's screaming bloody murder. So I don't know. I did the thing that I personally don't think is right, and I took care of my child. Mm-hmm. And I left the game. Thank you. And then we're driving home. He's screaming, and then he stops crying. I pick him up, take him in the house. My wife's in there, and at that moment, I feel warmth down my left shoulder, and then it starts to flow down. And I realized the situation wasn't an injury. Fortunately, he just had to piss and wasn't comfortable yet doing what I think all gentlemen do, which is piss on the golf course, and he was trying to hold it, and that was the reason. But in exchange, I guess the upside is I got a golden shower.
Did you think about just taking him to a restroom there at the golf course?
I thought he was hurt. I thought he had done something. I thought that he had, like, I don't know if it was a bug bite. Will Wheaton had leeches on his balls. Was that right? They were on his balls and Stand By Me?
I don't know.
You sure did.
I thought you were going to say that he got like a piece of bark stuck. You told him to pee on trees. I thought maybe it was a piece of bark or something.
I didn't know what the hell was going on. And to his credit, he really wanted to hold it, but lift him up, carry him inside, and then he gets me. And Doug, I don't know if you were there, but in 1984, we went to see Ronald Reagan and George, at the time, H.W. Bush, speak down there on the Arch grounds.
Oh, did you?
The whole family.
Okay.
And I'm talking extended family. And, I'm 7 years old, which is a little old for this to happen, to be honest with you. And my uncle puts me on his shoulders, and I kept saying, I've got to pee. I've got to pee. I've got to pee. But hey, here's the Gipper. He's up there. He's talking.
Right. And you peed on the back of the gentleman's head.
I sure did.
Wow, right in the nape of the neck.
Oh.
Yep. I got him, and I got him good.
Big smell of asparagus juice and saltines.
When you're really running to get to the bathroom, it's an emergency, and you're not sure you're going to get there or not, it's the last few seconds that are the hardest.
Amen.
I mean,
or if you're watching a presidential rally.
Yeah. Even if you drive, like in your case at the golf, you may have driven 10, 15 minutes home. He was okay then, but as soon as you got home and he's nearing the
That's
toilet,
right. That's what it was.
That's when it really gets hard to hold it.
I think this starts back when I was a kid. But to this day, I will not, except for this bathroom, because it's a single bathroom, so you can shut the door and lock it and you know you're in there by yourself, I will take a dump.
Oh,
But in a regular, like at a baseball game, at a concert, I won't.
no, you shouldn't.
And this started, I don't care how bad I got to go, but it started at Springdale Pool back in the day. Remember Springdale? Public pool?
Out there in Fenton.
Yeah, it was just hoosh fest.
It looks like something from the 1940s
Yeah.
or 50s.
But there was times when I'd have to go to, and I wouldn't. I was laying on a picnic table in agony. I was go to the bathroom. I can't in there. We have to leave Springdale for me to go home and go to the bathroom.
That's a little
The
extreme.
whole family would be upset.
Huh. I could see how they would be.
I don't know. That's when it started as a little kid.
But you're over it now. If you had an emergency.
Well, I've never had an emergency where I got to take a dump at a concert or a baseball game.
Flip that off. Doug, Chairman Kurt, boy, I'll tell you, he's doing the Lord's work.
Is he really?
This Lifetime Roofing text inbox. Now, I don't know these people, but he says, I haven't confirmed it yet, but I am being told that Ida Jerk Pal may be Gabby Golf Girl seeking revenge for the blocking. Iggy, what does that mean to you?
I didn't block her. I just unfollowed her. Anita Jerk Pal is not Gabby Golf Girl.
Who is Gabby Golf Girl again?
Oh, these are names that I feel like I've heard, but I don't know where and how.
Me too.
She's an 18-year-old golf influencer.
It's time for her to pay.
No, I just got tired of all the look at me. I'm rich. My daddy's rich, and look at me. I'm at this golf course. I got an $800 steak. Would you could try it? No, we're poor.
Oh, Pete, I miss you, boy.
So what'd you say to this gal?
I didn't say anything. I just unfollowed her because I don't want to. Her videos are popping up every 15 seconds
Yeah,
on my
you've had
Facebook.
enough, frankly.
So it was nothing against her. I just didn't want to follow her anymore, so I unfollowed her. I don't have to see her stuff anymore.
And she is Ida Jerk Pal?
I don't believe so. No, Ida Jerk Pal is just a total douche. Gabby Golf Girl seems like a great person.
Oh, does she?
But you blocked her.
But
Yeah.
I just didn't want to see the stuff.
You unfollowed with gusto.
How many people can make 18 chips in a row? Not you. How many takes did it take? 98 takes, and you got 4 of them in.
Okay.
And one time she hit one without looking. You ever made a putt like this without looking? Up. It went in. Yeah, like you didn't do that 90,000 times where it went in and put it on your Instagram.
Well, don't get
Iggy has a lot of fans.
Iggy, how much truth is there about the Reddit thread saying you want to have great sex with Drew Swings? That's from Father Brown Eye.
With who?
Drew Swings. He's been in the studio.
Oh,
Mr. Erica Swings.
I didn't hear what you said. I want to have sex with Drew Swings. I had sex with his wife while they watched.
You say you would or you did?
I would.
Well, didn't you offer them to cuck you?
Yeah, I offered to be a cuck. Just for my Patreon page. But I don't know if you could have nudity on Patreon. I guess you can.
They take you up on the offer?
They said it sounds like fun. Let's talk about it. And they never did.
Oh.
So it'd just be you there, cross-legged, smoking, watching these two people have sex
They would
in some
berate me.
Jefferson County house.
They would berate me. Drew, look at that loser over there. It would be fun, I thought.
I think it sounds hot.
I'd be over there sucking my
very
thumb
hot.
and
You have to suck your thumb?
yeah, put a dunce cap on. So I thought it'd be fun content, but never got back to me on it.
Yeah, so that's on them. Big miss. Big swing and a miss. Is there a possibility that these sort of things might still happen in the future?
I haven't reached out to him in a while.
The Swingses.
No, they asked me to come on. They asked me to come on their Swingers podcast, and I said sure. And they never got back to me.
It never got back again.
No. They've lost your number.
So they're asking me to do stuff, but then they're not getting back to me. So I'm not going to reach out to them.
Well, reach out. They've lost your number.
Just like people offer me a job, and I had no interest, and why didn't he call us back? Because I have no interest.
The Stale Tobacco Leaf has what? 20 subscribers on Patreon, and he wants to do a cuck video? Good Lord. That's from the Veiled Prophet, Doug.
I only have 47, but
I thought it was 48 last week.
Someone dropped him.
yeah, somebody dropped me.
It's because they've been desperately waiting this cuck content.
No, I think sometimes it runs out and they didn't redo it. I don't know.
Or like they change credit cards.
Yeah, but then you do things like that to get more.
Be an aggressive attempt.
How many followers would you anticipate you would pick up if you were to ramp up your cuck game?
Well, you try to do things to get subscribers. Why would I do it for my 47? Well, maybe I'll get 10 that want to watch me get cucked, and they'll join to watch me get cucked, and I pick up another 10.
Right. It's a situation where you might lose some people on the front end when you announce that you're going to be a cuckold victim, but then you track it over 2 weeks, and then you've gained much more.
Oh, I don't think I'd lose anybody, because I think everybody in there knows
You think-
kind of person I am, so they expect stuff like that.
People on there right now are in it for the long haul, baby.
Yeah, I mean, they're staying in out just to watch Doug every Wednesday when we put that up. But I just don't understand. W.O. Brown is a good friend. I texted him the other day.
We just turned the page into something new.
No, this is Patreon I'm talking about.
W.O. Brown is who, again?
He was on Deadwood.
Okay.
He played Dan.
All right.
He was in Something About Mary. Frank and Beans! That was him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's
What
on
was, what was the line again?
Frank and Beans! Frank and Beans!
Okay.
They just did that on Rewatchable.
See my baseball? And now he's got a new show with the girl who played Brody's wife in Homeland. I forgot her name. But she's Sheriff Country is the new show he's on.
Sheriff Country.
Okay.
So he said, gave me a thumbs up. And the text reply said, you want to come on the podcast? We can talk movies, TV, and music. Gave me a thumbs up. Then I replied, I said, just let me know. I'm kind of wide open. Just let me know when it works for you, and I'll make sure it works. And then no response.
No.
I don't know what a thumbs up means.
Another one. God bless it.
I'm trying, subscribers.
Here you were all set to be the hero again, and now you're the victim again.
I don't know what's going on. I mean, I've had Costas on. I've had Joe Buck on. I've had Sake on. I've had Christy Canyon on.
Q rating.
The last two
What
didn't
plummeted in real time there.
What about Rushmore?
They kept that list at 2.
So, I mean, I've had some guy. I had Learn on. I had John Hewlett on.
There we go. Pick back up.
And then I told
You're going to have
stories.
to go into some really wild and crazy content if you want to get noticed.
Yeah, or get a big name guest on.
Do you have to pay the person running your Patreon?
No, Tony does it. I mean, it doesn't take
Trailed
much.
off right there.
Oh, he does what?
On the arm.
Tony does it. Tony does it because he likes me.
No, you know Tony.
Who's Tony?
Tony Vitale, great guy.
Joey's brother.
He's on the fan page.
I don't know everyone on the fan page.
No, he works at WarShoe, and he's in the IT department, so he's got his computer up all the time. So he worked it. So there's a there's a folder. What?
He has his computer up at all times, so that means he's always ready to work.
Well, it doesn't take much because he set up on my computer. He came over, and on my laptop, there's a folder. So when I get done recording, it uploads into this folder, which he has access to.
Well, sure.
So when I text him, hey, I just finished, me and Doug just finished up week 17 or whatever.
We're done over here.
All he does is go on his computer, goes to the folder,
Get it up.
goes to Patreon, clicks upload, and boom, it takes
see
him
what
2
you're saying.
seconds.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know how to do it. But he said, I can do it for you. That's fine.
Okay.
So he does it. I said, if we get over 100, I'll start splitting it with you. And also, if we get to 100, Learn said, tell him when you get to 100, me and you will have lunch with a lucky subscriber. We'll go to Grassi's.
Nice.
Haven't got to 100 yet, but so she's safe there.
And you're at 47?
I should say if we get to 50, I'll give it away.
Yeah.
The way I'm going. It's just extra money for me, Doug. I don't sweat it.
No, I know.
But I want to give them content. I did one the other day on, because I hadn't put something up in a while, and I did one on how this show came about, how it happened. I said, considering I had no intention.
After the morning after?
Yeah.
Those are.
I said, considering I had no intention of getting back on radio, how this came about. And I just told the story about Tim talking to me and, this is what we want to do, and I was all for it, couldn't wait. So I just did that to give him some content.
Did the people like it?
I've never been in there. I can't see the comments.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
They get comments, but I don't know what they are because I don't even know the password to my own Patreon page.
So this is Rockio again. Rockio and Vitale. It sounds like we got a little problem.
Yeah.
Really?
No, I've never asked for it. I've never asked for
Meeting
the
of the 5
password.
families on.
I can ask for the password. Tony, what's our password to get in so I can go in and look at some of these comments?
He won't give it to you, will
I've
he?
never asked.
Giving this guy a lot of power. He could really bogard your.
Oh, I give him all the power. He can do what he wants. I tell him, title it however you want. If you want to take a clip up, if it's something funny, and put it on the fan page and
Hope this guy doesn't have an axe to
to
grind.
promote it. No, Tony's a great guy.
Someone TMA remote lamp in the YouTube chat brought to us by James Carlton said that the Rolodex really took a big hit with the passing of John Ashton.
Oh, I looked the other day going through the names trying to find people, and there's like 50 people that are dead in my
Oh, no,
Rolodex.
clear them out.
Martin will talk about, I'll be listening, he'll talk about a surprise guest, and I'll send him like 5 names, and they're all dead.
Well, people are going to need some outrageous content from you if you're going to grow this thing, because they expect you to be, push the envelope, be a little off color at times.
Well,
I don't
done
think
that.
you can do it just straight like everybody else.
I've told some Hito stories that I couldn't tell on the air because they were too graphic.
Iggy Uncut is a great name for your Patreon, by the way.
That is tip of the cap to Tony or you, whoever.
I think Cucky came up with that.
Cucky's involved as well. What's his cut?
He quit.
He gave up his equity
He quit.
Well,
before
Cucky,
that stock could vest.
I don't blame Cucky. I don't blame Cucky.
I did something very similar about 10 years ago, to be honest with you. So I can relate to Cucky.
No, Cucky's the one who came up with the idea. I mean, I put together a YouTube page and the first YouTube channel, and within an hour I had 500 subscribers, but that's free. And I just put a bunch of old interviews up, and I said, how can I make money at YouTube? You got to get like 1 million subscribers or 100,000 views. I said, I'm not going to do that.
No.
So he's the one who called me and said, let's do a Patreon page. So he's the one that did it. But I mean, he's got a family, he's got kids, he works. He doesn't have time. It's, it wasn't helpful when I do a Masters preview on a Monday and it's Thursday and it's still not up. And I said, can you put that up? Because I'll get it Friday. I said, well, the Masters starts today. Again.
Tension in Patreon.
No, but I understand he's got things to do.
But his computer was not always up like the other guy.
Tony.
Yeah,
who's friends with Rockio.
Yeah, he didn't have a folder like Tony set up.
Tony's folder. What's the text
Victimized again.
I'm just still reeling from us being called an audio bake sale. I mean, that's going to sting for a while.
Audio bake sale. Thank you to Design Air for supporting the audio bake sale. Seth Goldcamp and his team online at designairservice.com. Doug and I are clients, and we welcome you to become a client by signing up for the service plan, which means they come out when the weather warms up, check the air conditioning, make sure it's ready to go for the summer, and they come out in the fall to make sure that the furnace is tested and tuned up for the cold weather months. It's Design Air Heating and Cooling. Seth Goldcamp, 4th generation owner and operator of Design Air Heating and Cooling. Our text inbox sponsor is Dustin McClendon and Lifetime Roofing. You like the program, support the sponsors. That's the name of the game. Dustin McClendon and Lifetime Roofing online at lifetimeroofingstl.com. You can ask them about their this is a literal thing, lifetime warranty on new roofs and James Hardy siding. It's high-end customer experience, dedicated project management from start to finish with detailed inspections before every project, no surprises mid-job. It's Lifetime Roofing. They are local through and through, metro and only metropolitan area. That's it. They are veteran-owned. They are locally owned. They're not PE-owned. They're not franchises. They're not storm chasers. They're here in St. Louis. Online at lifetimeroofingstl.com. Dustin McClendon and Lifetime Roofing. If you are in the market for a new roof or siding, call 314-800-0426. It is after the morning after, and we are live right now on 105.7 HD2 and the TMASTL YouTube channel where 143 friends are watching the program. Imagine paying Patreon to hear more graphic Hito stories. That's from the TMA remote lamp.
Well,
I'd listen.
There's stories you haven't heard before.
Yeah. Any MFFs in there?
Oh, I'm sure there's something. It's like 79 posts up there now.
Nice.
I forget half the stuff I talk about. I mean, there was one I could have talked about. I like doing recaps of things, like Academy Awards, Grammys, things like that. Just give my thoughts on the broadcast. I may still do it, but did anybody watch the Kevin Hart roast last night?
I didn't realize it was on. We were going to watch part 3 of the Hulk Hogan documentary, and then I'm like, oh, is this like the Tom Brady roast? I wasn't even aware it was going on.
Yeah, they didn't do much promotion.
Yeah.
Other than Netflix would put it if you're watching something to come up on a thing Saturday or
So
Sunday.
what was going on the Kevin Hart roast?
Yeah, it's just awful.
Oh, no.
I saw clips.
The Tom Brady roast became a signature moment in American culture. It was water cooler talk when water cooler talk is almost obsolete.
Well, they had people on there roasting who you've heard of. Why they bring some of these people out? I mean, it was a whole production. I like roast when they just have the MC come out and take some shots at everybody. They just start introducing the dais. They come up one to one, take shots at the guest. I don't find Kevin Hart that funny to begin with. But they roasted him because he was the executive producer. He put the whole thing on to roast himself. But his whole production, a band comes out and starts playing. Somehow, for some reason, Usher starts the show by singing a song to Kevin Hart. And,
about that, Doug Usher.
And Kevin Hart's going, "What do you? Don't talk about me like that. What do you? You son of a bitch. What? Like,
watch your language.
It's a roast. What are you acting like you're mad?" And then for some reason, Venus and Serena Williams came out and thought they were funny. They were awful. Lizzo came out and she was so bad.
But you hung with it.
You know, there's Gillis over there. Looks like he looks like a pastry. Get off the stage.
Oh gosh, don't get so angry.
You are awful. Tiana Taylor, you ever heard of her?
Yeah,
Like Tiana
one battle
Taylor,
after another.
Do you remember her? Was that in the Faded video?
I don't know what video.
Yeah.
Well, she's not a comedian.
You're pretty funny.
She wasn't funny at all.
Kanye, Faded?
Now, there was one.
Faded.
There was an actress.
No, that's different. That's Tyga, Doug. That's Tyga.
Okay.
There was one actress.
I think so. I feel good about this take.
Is it Gina Hall?
Regina.
She won a Golden Globe, I think.
She was also in One Battle After
And she's not really a comedian. No. She killed it because she told Kevin Hart, you know, your mother died not long ago, and I've been talking to your mother from heaven. She was reading all the stuff that her mother told her. It's funny as hell.
Her background is mostly comedic. Movies. Yeah,
movies, but she's not a stand-up.
No.
Chelsea Handler was funny. Other than that, I mean, it's people I've never heard of. I actually tweeted out, I said people were afraid Netflix was going to crash because of all the people viewing Kevin Hart. The only thing that crashed was Google, people checking who all these people are.
Mr. Burkett's Rideshare is in the James Carlton YouTube chat and says some of the roasting between the roasters got quite uncomfortable. Is that accurate? What happened?
I think it was fake.
You think it was fake?
I mean, Kevin Hart was yelling at people, don't talk about my wife like that. I mean, I think it's all fake. The whole thing was fake. So if there's any roasting amongst... but I didn't know who most of these people were. I mean, I had a friend over watching. I shouldn't say
this friend?
Doug.
I shouldn't say a friend. I don't even know who she is.
This lady. What? You don't know who she is? And she was what? She was in your family room
Stray
watching?
dog.
God, she was my
homeless woman you fed?
That's the story. Forget about the Hart TV show. Who was this gal? Why was she?
She was my Instacart delivery girl.
What the F?
And so
And
she
came
stayed
in
to watch the show.
No, I asked her to come over Sunday to watch
What
Kevin
is going
Hart.
on?
She delivered my groceries, and she was a
Doug,
sweetheart.
have you ever brought the pizza guy in?
Dude, you can't you can't be upset that we're following up on the Instacart delivery girl coming in and watching Netflix with you.
Nobody's ever picked up an Instacart girl.
No, sir.
Instacart girl is someone who does your grocery shopping for you?
Yeah, this is one day last week. I had so much going on. I had two.
I'm sure you were super busy.
I had too much to do.
Upwards of 3 podcasts to listen to.
Well, I didn't have any podcasts.
Get
So I don't know what I was
ahead.
doing. I just, it cost me $10 extra for a tip and a service charge to save me an hour and a half of grocery shopping.
But the real purpose of it is to get her to come into your cell.
No, because most of them are just dolts.
Oh.
But she was nice. She was messaging me, "Are these okay? I know you wanted the 2-pack, but is a 4-pack okay?" And she was very nice.
Yeah, how old was this gal?
I would guess 45, 46,
Okay.
something like that.
So right in your wheelhouse.
But she forgot my M&M cookies.
Oh, gosh.
And I didn't even notice. I started putting groceries away, and I'm not even paying attention. I had like 30 things. And I get a knock on the door. She goes, "I am so sorry. I forgot your M&M cookies. They were in a bag in the back seat. I just saw them. I came back." I said, "That's nice of you." And we just started chatting. I said, so would you want to go out sometime?
The girl said that to you?
53-year-old is bringing candy.
Did you bring my M&Ms?
Yeah.
There was.
She got mad.
Literal exchange.
Although she was like 46 or something.
Yeah.
I just said, "I've never done this before, but there's something about you."
And you assumed she wasn't married with a family.
I'm just assuming. I mean, you're driving. Well, she's either going to say I'm married or not. I didn't say, "Are you married?" I just said, "You want to go out sometime?" She said, "God, nobody's ever asked me that before, delivering groceries." I said, "I'm just telling you." I said, "You've been messaging me. You've been very friendly. You're bubbly. Your personality. You brought my cookies all the way back.
Sure.
I just like to go out and have dinner or something."
And she said?
She said, well, I can't this weekend. I'm busy. I said, what about Sunday? I said, I'm just going to watch Kevin Hart. If you want to come over, I said, we'll make some popcorn. Do you like Kevin Hart? She said, oh, he's funny. She came over Sunday and watched the Netflix thing.
Really?
Wow.
This is kind of a blossoming.
She's a sweetheart. She was so much fun.
Do you engage in heavy petting?
She's divorced. Had one son who was out of the house. So.
Did you engage in heavy petting?
No. I just.
What about a light smooch?
Nothing. I gave her a kiss goodnight when she was leaving.
Oh, did you?
Dog.
It was very rare that I have a girl in my house and I had no intention of doing anything with her. Because I think I want to take her out again. I don't want to ruin it.
Nice.
So, she's a sweetheart.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
So I was screaming at the TV. I said, who are these people? This is awful. She goes, I'm not laughing either.
So
anyway.
you hit it off.
Yeah, but that's not the point of the story. The story was
that
Netflix.
was the whole point of the story.
Yeah,
we wanted to hear about that. We don't care about Kevin Hart.
Well, I didn't bring it up for that. I mean,
Sure, I'm a virgin, but at least I haven't stooped so low that I have to hit on the Instacart girl to get laid. That's from Little Beer Cats.
well, I didn't get laid if you listen to the story.
You think she was maybe
you
cased in the joint?
You wouldn't have enough game to pick up an Instacart shopper. Hi. Thank you. Here's $1.
You could have given me $5,000, and I could have never predicted where this story was going to go.
Doug, do you think that sentence has ever been uttered in the English language?
Probably not.
Well, I didn't plan it. I just said I had a friend over.
That's fair.
And I didn't even make dinner. I made popcorn.
Arbor Day here with a kind of a major announcement. Guys, I'm going to take a few weeks off. This is all too sad to make fun of. That's from Arbor Day.
What is sad about that?
Nothing. You showed her a good time.
She was
You
attractive.
rolled out the red carpet. You made some popcorn.
And we watched Kevin Hart.
So how long was it? A couple hours show?
Yeah, like 2.5 hours.
And after that, she said, I got to go now.
Good thing, too.
Gotta go now, Douglas.
The good thing, too, is she smoked, so we took breaks. I paused and we went outside.
I think that was already implied.
This might be Mrs. Right.
Yeah, well.
No way this gal got a glimpse of a 70-year-old poverty dorm resident with his TV perched on a radiator and agreed to anything like you're describing, Doug. That's from the Dogtown Astrovan.
Well, like anybody's going to believe the story anyway. I could care less. Couldn't care less. And Jackson, that radiator doesn't matter. That piece of board on there doesn't do anything.
Jackson, you're being addressed.
No, I did live in the place that Iggy now
and so
currently resides.
Did you put
in.
your television on the radiator?
No, I put it on the same wall where the kitchen. So the apartment is basically one long hallway, and I had it going north-south, whereas Iggy has it going east-west.
Yeah, but there's a big piece of wood over the radiator that's like that thick.
Well, yeah, and the radiator is not on right now.
No, but even in the summertime or the wintertime, the heat doesn't go up into that wood into my TV. Every time I post a picture that my TV's in it, I always get a comment, better get that thing off that radiator. Stop. It's not.
It's old money.
Yeah, it's
old money. Why don't you get a bracket
right?
and hang the TV on a bracket?
Because I don't care.
Chairman Kurt says he has put in an FOA request on the security footage.
I can assure you, there's
freedom of information.
Yeah,
no,
if there's security footage down there,
yeah,
I'll give you $1 million.
No dice. No dice.
And you probably would too.
When are you going to see this nice young lady again?
I don't know. I just saw her last night.
But you got her phone number.
Yeah, I'll probably call her today and see how she's doing.
Turned.
Ruin me.
No,
Did she say ruin me at any point?
No, it's not going to be ruining me. She's going to really be pissed off when I say I'm not working. If it gets that far.
Could you ever make an exception?
No, I stick to my guns.
That impresses the ladies, too.
That should have been the first question. If we ever have sex, do you mind doing all the work? How do you feel about...
You've been watching that show alone last night, if that was the case.
How do you feel about cowgirl and reverse cowgirl?
I'm picking up the Instacart shopper. I mean, you got to shoot your shot.
Even for me,
that is gangster.
Even for me, that was kind of odd.
Mm-hmm.
But I just something about her. When she brought the cookies back, I said, "This is." Nobody else would have done that. They just kept them in the car for themselves. Said, "So what? He's missing an item. He'll just report it.
This gal?
He'll get a credit for it, and I don't care. And I'm going to eat the cookies."
I love this industry. Iggy retired after 4 decades in the industry. Where do you move? Florida. Nope. Into the apartment that his 15-year-old coworker was upsizing from. It's just a fantastic little industry, Doug. That's Arbor Day.
It's perfect for me.
Yeah, it's nice.
Location is 100 out of 10.
With that Saturday was the wine walk. Oh my God, Florida Flower came over. We sat outside, just people.
Oh, you had gentlemen callers as well.
No, Flower said, "What are you doing today?" I said,
And gentlemen at that.
I said, "It's wine walk today down on the hill." I said, "There's a band right next to me."
Is that what it was? I saw a bunch of traffic on the hill.
Yeah,
weekend.
wine walk.
Okay. I thought it was like Taste of the Hill or something.
Her just doing her job doesn't mean she wants to see your wrinkled snake. Doug, that's from Buzz.
It's not part of the job to go watch Netflix.
Well,
with
she
the
came over,
customer.
Buzz. Oh, God. He gave me a tip and he gave me a 5-star review. I guess I better go over and make out with him. Idiot.
Ernie Bjorkman says, I know the lady at D. Gregorio's. I absolutely could get their security footage and debunk this absolute lie. That's from Ernie Bjorkman, who's going to get the security. What's D. Gregorio's got to do with it?
right across
Tony
the
at D.
street.
Gregorio's, Doug? We used to do the show down there.
Tony. Yeah.
It's right across the street. So Ernie Bjorkman actually is going to get the footage?
Go ahead.
I believe it. I'm buying it.
I saw Roland D. Gregorio Saturday.
Oh, did you? Yeah. Now, this date she had, what part of DeSoto did she live in?
She didn't live in DeSoto.
Where'd she live?
Chesterfield.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, hoity-toity.
Yeah.
Well, I never asked about the money sitch. I
That's
just know she has one kid, and the kid is out of the house, and she's divorced. That's all I know.
okay, so she's free. You're free, she's free. Instacart? Game
Yeah,
with
maybe
the
I'll,
shoppers?
next time I get Instacart, I'll ask her, and I won't tip her.
You won't tip her?
We'll just go straight to the source.
Yeah, I just go.
Cut out the Instacart.
Yeah, when maybe the next time she comes over, she leaves. I'll say, do me a favor before you come over next time. Here's my shopping list. Just pick it up and bring it over.
That's what Jerry Seinfeld ran into that issue on Seinfeld when he had his cleaning lady. He slept with her.
Oh, yeah.
And then she stopped cleaning the apartment. It became real difficult.
Yeah. Hey, I know we're sleeping together, but you missed like 9 items there. What do you want me to do?
Her family is looking for her. Please give her back, Ken. That's from Buzz.
I like the idea of her ex-husband possibly listening to this and
Yeah, he's probably a listener.
hearing about this tale.
Sounds like my wife.
You can subscribe to Chris Pondoff's podcast. That's Pondoff's Anonymous Digital Podcast and Media Network. Doug, this guy's building an empire is what he's doing. And he needs the TMA audience's help driving up the subscribers. We all serve the same social media algorithms, so here we are shamelessly asking for support. And it's not necessarily a money play, as the subscriber numbers we're asking for won't translate into real dollars. The simple truth is the more subscribers, the better the chance people hear about the network, which translates into people knowing help, healing, and transformation is out there. That's how it works. So please go to YouTube and wherever you get your podcast, search Pondoff's Anonymous and hit subscribe and search for Pondoff's Anonymous in your app store. Or you can contact Chris at cpondoff@pondoffsanonymous.com for help. Now, Mark Hanna is the sponsor of the phone lines here. Doug, still only 2 phone calls in the show's history. Is that right?
It seems like that's
3.
3.
Caller Adam, Ray King, Biff.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, Biff was on for like 30 seconds.
636-9004 TMA. Mark Hanna's online at Evergreen Wealth Strategies. He's going to be at the Dotem on Friday, am I right?
Yeah.
And that's the longest drive hole?
Yep. 100
Okay.
West Downhill's got the closest to the pin.
314-889-0503 or go online at evergreen-ws.com. Mark Hanna, Evergreen Wealth Strategies, is a wonderful gentleman that somehow you'll feel better about your situation by talking to Mark Hanna. He just has that presence about him. 314-889-0503. Everybody needs a financial advisor. I wish I would have met Mark decades ago. 314-889-0503 or go online at evergreen-ws.com. This show needs to be 3 hours minimum. Doug, there it is. That's from Father Brown Eye. Would you like to go until 2 o'clock?
No. I think
You're out.
1 hour is just fine.
1 hour is just the perfect amount of time.
Father Brown Eye doesn't sound like this is getting past Congress. Yep, no idea how this always turns out to be the Iggy show. That's from Shooter McGavin.
When you bring a tale like that into the fold, I mean, absolutely.
The show was called The Strode Program.
Well, I was talking about Kevin Hart's Netflix crap.
But as soon as we heard you had a date, that changed the story.
Do you like Shane Gillis? I find him funny.
He wasn't funny at all. Okay. He kept
Swing and a miss.
He kept bitching at the audience. He'd tell a joke.
He was bitching at the audience?
Didn't get a lot of laughs. I thought that was funny. And he'd tell another one. That was one of my best ones. What's going on?
Father Brown Eye has sent in crying emojis now.
About what?
That the
He's
show won't
laughing.
go 3 hours.
Oh.
Wrong crying. Sometimes you'll get that with an older relative where, like, you tell them bad news and they send the crying, laughing emoji unknowing. And you always feel bad for them at that time.
I'm legit watching it now. It's a terrible take by Iggy, but what's new? That's from Ray King.
Well, it depends on if you like those comedians who are on the stage.
What did you like about it?
Ray King Colvin, 6369000.
Did you know half of those people on there?
I'm looking at the roast lineup, and I do know 75% of the people.
I mean, Tony Hinchcliffe wasn't bad, but not as good as he usually is. I don't know who this...
Well, whether you know them or not is not important. It's if they're funny.
Well, they weren't funny either. So that's
the big
that's another thing. They weren't funny.
But Cat Williams came on, and they've had a long-standing beef.
That was good.
And they squashed it right then and there.
Well, that was set up, too.
Probably. Cat Williams might be the funniest human
Oh, and then
alive.
Rock came out, and Rock wasn't funny at all. Rock thought he was funny. I think he was drunk, drinking his own tequila. He just dropped a bunch of MFers and just wasn't funny at all. He took up like 30 minutes. So I don't know.
You're just so down on the show, and yet you couldn't stop watching.
Well, maybe it's a roast. Maybe somebody's going to be funny.
Maybe sometime.
I mean, Nikki wasn't on there.
And you had the girl over there, and
They
she wanted to
invited
watch.
Nikki, and Nikki said no.
Chairman Kurt says, 1 week it's a homeless drifter, the next week it's an Instacart girl. Can't wait for next week. Chairman Kurt, the James Carlton YouTube chat.
Well, I can't help it that I happen to have stories that lead an exciting life. You just go to Putt Shack and get turned down.
Damn.
Oh,
Damn.
Gina.
I mean, come up with some stories. They just happen.
He just
what do you want me to do?
constantly keeps going to Putt Shack.
He's got a journal he keeps 60 times going to Putt Shack and nothing's hit.
A journal?
Is that real?
He keeps it, according to when I hear him on podcasts.
Like a ledger?
Pondos, he keeps a journal of his dates.
A dossier?
He's up to like 60 Putt Shack dates and still not dating anyone. Do you ever think maybe Putt Shack? Or maybe you, I don't know.
Jack won't be sponsoring the studios, but we do have one sponsorship left here on the program, and it's the studio sponsor, Doug. I know you had a meeting with Putt Shack today. I'd cancel it.
Yeah,
Well, I have nothing against Putt Shack. It's just that KG going there with dates isn't working.
I feel like Instacart has the right of first refusal at this point.
Yeah, Instacart. Get groceries fast, and you may meet somebody.
Get him, Iggy! That's from Mahomes' long body. Me and my UPS guy are watching tonight. If anyone wants to swing by, it's a Arbor Day. James Carlton, sponsor of the YouTube chat. 314-961-4800. Go online at carltoninsurance.net. He's my insurance agent. I'd like to recommend him to the audience as well. So many people have switched to James Carlton in the last few months, and that's because James is seeing rates that he has not seen in his 18 years, and they are dropping in the automotive category. 314-961-4800. Go online at carltoninsurance.net. If your insurance costs a leg and an arm, call James Carlton, State Farm. Well, Doug, that's it. The hour's over.
Okay,
It's 12
all right.
o'clock. And it's another magical hour. Father Brown Eyed like 2 more. That's all he's asking for. 2 more hours.
Well, the Reverend Brown Eye is not going to get it.
Yeah,
It's not.
sorry, Deacon.
My sides hurt from laughing on this one.
Yeah.
Now, between
Big day.
between your Patreon logistics with the guy who always has his computer open and the
Tony.
Instacart girl, consider me thoroughly entertained.
Yeah. You're going to go back and listen.
I might.
Yeah.
I
Hopefully
might.
next week we'll get an update on how it's going with the Instacart.
Well, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to update
No.
my dates.
I think this could
we
be
want
real.
to.
I think this could be a very real.
It sounds like you actually like
What do you think? I made it up?
No, I'm not saying that I'm saying that this could be a real relationship. Like this could be something that
I don't think
really.
so. I
one.
haven't had a relationship in 40 years. I don't
Right,
want
but-
one.
Well, if you met the right person, I think you might.
No, I don't want.
You don't
to
have a heart of stone.
I don't want to be around people that much.
There you go, Doug.
Even just one person with that
I
special
mean,
someone.
it's somebody if we go out to dinner or we hang out, but it's not like she's moving in or you're my girlfriend.
Okay.
That ain't happening.
Well, don't break her heart.
Yeah, don't break her.
I didn't even tell her I do the show.
Maybe she's a listener.
She's gonna find out the hard way.
I don't want her to.
Maybe she's Arbor Day. Wouldn't that be incredible?
It could be.
We got to go. Doug, that's after the morning after. Thank you to Munganess, St. Louis Acura, and Munganess Burkhardt, Alton Toyota, presenting sponsor of After the Morning After Live every day, Monday through Thursday from 11 to noon on the TMASTL YouTube channel 105.7 HD2 FM, and of course the TMA podcast for Jackson Bennett Burkett, for Kenneth Iggy Strode, for my brother Kevin, for Douglas Elvin Vaughn. I'm Tim McKernan. This has been After the Morning After, presented to you by Munganess, St. Louis Acura, Munganess Burkhardt, Alton Toyota.